Is your property stuck on the market and suffering the blues? Then you need a dose of House Doctor. This week we're in Northwich in Cheshire, which is a market town popular with commuters to Liverpool, Manchester and Chester. The Northwich property market has seen a steady increase of around 15% in the last year. A one-bedroom terrace can cost you as little as £40,000, but a five-bedroom detached can set you back in excess of £600,000. But one period five-bedroom property in the more desirable end of town just seems to have lost its pulling power. Local estate agent Kevin McIntosh can't understand why it's not sold.
I am very surprised that the house hasn't sold. Normally a property of that stature would sell quickly in the local marketplace, bearing in mind that the market is very buoyant at the present time.
The front door opens onto the entrance hall. Directly to the left, there's a formal sitting room with wooden floors and original fireplace. Off the hallway to the right is a more casual living room. The dining room with original quarry floor leads directly onto a good-sized kitchen. Upstairs there's a bathroom with separate WC and a staggering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. Yes, the place is huge and it's on the market for just under £200,000. For the past 25 years, Winnington Street has been home to Alan and Martine McEwen, their 3 children, and their 2 Yorkshire Terriers, Toots and Nanette. But now the kids have left home, it's time for Alan and Martine to find something smaller. Alan's a plumber and pretty handy around the house. And French-born Martine is a fabulous cook. Well, they both seem pretty hands-on, but will they be able to handle the creative dynamo that is Anne-Maurice? And it's time for Anne to get to know Martine and Alan.
So, before we get started, why don't the two of you tell me something about your house?
Well, raising the 3 children, it has a lot of very happy family memories.
And your family now is gone?
They all move out, yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think it hasn't sold?
People that have been coming to view have been rather elderly with no children. We feel it is a family house, really.
A lot of people look at the house from the front and they don't even bother to come in. And the people who came in, most of the reaction is, oh, it is big.
But big is usually a plus. Wow, you know, I'm not surprised you've got viewers driving past and not even bothering to stop. Overgrown garden, dead plants. It's like, don't come inside. But we better go take a look. You know, I just hope the outside is not an indication of what the inside's going to look like. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see chihuahuas.
No, the Yorkshire Terriers, actually.
I was just joking. Wow, this is as inviting as the outside. Who's responsible for these lovely colors?
I chose the wall and Alan chose the red.
I see. So, Martine the pink, Alan the red, and the pink and red. I mean, how do you feel about that combination?
It was practical, because it used to be white before.
That's such a typical male statement, though. Practical. So we'll paint the woodwork red so it doesn't get little fingerprints on it. Couldn't have been a worse choice for the hall, to be honest. These little doggies, you know, I really hate to tell you this, but I can smell those dogs. The minute I walked in.
It's part of the family, we can't...
What if your husband smelled like that? Would you be so forgiving? This is interesting. This isn't Victorian, is it?
I put that in.
It's really not quite in keeping with the style of the house. All in all, when you walk in the entrance, here you are, this is the first thing people see, and they're judging your house. I'm in the hallway and I'm already going, But it may redeem itself. Ooh, this is a beautiful room. Very, very period. I love the detail. The cornices and the color is nice as well. Very
Thank
restful.
you.
Well, it looks like it's almost frozen in time here. You haven't changed much in this room, have you?
No, because I like it.
That is a beautiful fireplace, gorgeous mantel. It's the focal point of the room, and it's spoiled. What are you burning in there?
Logs.
And rubbish?
Bits of paper.
Yes. Did I get you speechless there? What do? Just put your paper in there and then light it once a month?
Yep.
It's not good presentation. Oh, another sitting room?
Yep.
Ah, so you really use this space.
Yeah.
The other one's more of a museum. Doesn't have anything near the feeling of the room we were just in. That's very interesting.
Because it was like the children could do anything they want
Yeah,
in
but
here.
your children are grown. How long's it been since you've done something in this room?
We never didn't touch it again.
So since the children were here, they grew up, they moved out, we're just sort of living in the house the same way, huh? You know, one thing that people don't realize when they have carpet, particularly a carpet that's been here for a while, and pets, it's a bad combination. I mean, I see that you've got these scented candles around, and that's supposed to make a difference, but really it kind of combines with the doggy odor, and now I have doggy odor and scented candle, and it's almost worse. Doesn't hide it. So we're going to see the dining room. Well, it's a pretty room. I love the high ceilings and the moldings, but my overall sense here is it's kind of a mix of styles, isn't it? What about this? Is this something new, or this is...
That, no comment from me.
What do you mean, no comment from you?
Oh, that was me, you see.
This was you?
Yeah.
So you bought the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bought the
And you
dining
don't
room
like
space.
it?
No.
No.
It doesn't go at all with this room. Not at all.
What would you have put in here?
It's more a rustic table than... because it is a rustic...
Kind of a French country feeling, huh?
That.
Yeah.
We did have another table before.
You did?
Yes, but it's in the cellar now.
It's in the cellar?
Yeah.
Oh. So should we take a peek in the kitchen? Well, this is quite nice. Very spacious, pretty modern. Not wild about that green.
Upstairs, Anne went in search of the master bedroom.
Oh, so what's this room?
This is a spare bedroom.
Spare bedroom. Looks more like an empty room to me. And here we have the orange bedroom.
Yes, it's another spare bedroom.
Okay. Let me guess. Another spare bedroom.
Yeah.
So, finally, after all these bedrooms, is this the main bedroom?
Yes, it is.
Really? It's very disappointing. This is not screaming main bedroom to me. This is screaming just like all the rest. And I think having, you know, the television and the computer and a piano in here is really bizarre. This room has to stand out as the main bedroom because it's so important. So important for a buyer to come in and say, this is the main bedroom, it's got good space, sells the house.
Now, I know it's a big house, but they must have finished walking around it by now, and I've got a treat for them. Hello, guys. Oh, having tea after the tour around the house?
Oh, we're just relaxing.
Just relaxing. So, Martine and Alan, how was the tour with Anne? What did she say about you?
Well, it's been better than I thought.
What were the negative things? What were the things that Anne didn't like?
She didn't like the wall, the color of the... and the carpet and the dog.
The smell of the dog. Smell of the dog, colours, the carpets.
Well, Anne's not the only person who's been looking at your house. We also filmed some viewers, potential buyers, as they went round. This is what they thought.
What horrible colours.
It's very dark, isn't it?
Nasty smell of dogs.
Oh, this carpet is awful.
Looks very messy in here. It's not in character with the house,
No,
is it?
no. No.
The brick archway. The same going through to the kitchen.
This is strange. What is that doing there?
God, could you sleep in here with all these
Not
colds?
really, no.
Everything just seems to be stuck in a time warp, really.
I thought the place was depressing.
Quite scary, actually. It was so dark.
Bit gloomy, miserable.
Sad.
Sad.
Sad
yeah.
was
All the colours were terrible, really. They didn't really go together. Colours just...
a complete mismatch, wasn't it?
In its current state, no. I'm afraid I wouldn't consider it.
Well, they really didn't like your colours.
No. With so many rooms, they would go to one and change the colour scheme within 6 months or a year, whatever, anyway.
because everybody has their own taste.
What we do when we're selling a house is we use a neutral color palette, and the reason for that is so nobody really objects. It might not be their favorite color, but then again, they're not going to hate it.
But I love so much my house.
You do love your
want
house.
Somebody right for it.
Exactly, and everyone feels that way about their own house. But the truth is, you have to emotionally let go and mentally let go of this house for you. It's not going to be yours anymore.
I know.
So how do we do that?
Ooh, well, we've got a little work to do here. The house has gone to seed a little bit. Over the years, you don't notice it, you've been living here, but when the new buyer comes in, they see it immediately. So we're going to freshen it up. It's still going to be your house. It's still going to be the house that you love, but it's going to be time to turn it over to that new person.
To lighten and brighten Martine and Alan's house, Anne plans to tone down the red hallway, freshen up the living room, reorganise the dining room and bring focus to the master bedroom. First on the list is removing Martine's beloved TV and computer from her bedroom. On the walls it's farewell blue and hello pink, and the whole team's hard at it. There seems to be an awful lot of cleaning. Hoorah, that stinky carpet's going. And you two can watch out as well. That stair carpet is also on Anne's hit list. Told you so.
Well, Alan, I know you're really proud of these arches, aren't you?
Yes.
You love them, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to lighten them up so they blend more into the walls. So I've got a technique here. You take about, I'd say 10 to 1. 10 parts water, 1 part paint, emulsion paint, definitely. And you mix them together. It's very wet, so you kind of have to work a little gingerly here. All right, you get that on. Here, you go ahead, help me out here. Kind of blend it in here with the sponge so it's not too heavy because you don't want it to look painted, right?
Right.
When it dries up, it'll look quite nice.
So it's out with the old colours and in with the new. And for a change, Anne's painting the bedroom floor with a specialist floor paint. In the hallway, Alan's coming to terms with losing his practical red gloss.
Not everybody likes it, but I do. Never mind. Practical.
Now, wasn't Martine responsible for painting the hallway pink? I wonder what she thinks of this new biscuit colour scheme.
I don't like very much the colour on the wall because it looks like an hospital. But I suppose I'm not going to stay in, so it will not be my house.
Well said, Martine. But where's Alan? He's gone all green-fingered on us, attacking that wall of light-blocking conifers. Timber!
Well, it's daylight's coming in to the property for the first time in years. And what a difference it makes. Right?
Up the road, Anne and the team are busy putting the charm back in Martine and Alan's house, and I'm in charge of creating enchantment in the front garden. Anne wants bright and welcoming by the front door. That's bright and welcoming, isn't it?
Okay, Martine, I want to show you your new bedroom color. What do you mean,
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like pink. I hope this house sells quick. Because no way I'm living in a house like that.
That's what I like to hear, you see? You're starting to move out, finally. What is that dog doing on my curtain? I'm going to use those. That is not a dog bed. You had these curtains.
Yes, I
Look
like
how
it.
gorgeous it looks with these. We are going to give you what I call a shabby chic bedroom. Very French boudoir. It's going to look really nice. We've got pinks and greens and really fresh cottons and stripes. A little bit of toile.
Oh dear, she's not convinced, is she? Surely she'll like one new colour. How about the dining room?
No, not this. This. I want to see. No, this. Up and down. Up and down.
No, I really don't like yellow.
You might have to move then.
Now that the new, fresh-smelling carpets have arrived for the living room and staircase, it's bath time for Toots and Nanette. And don't they look like they're enjoying it? Just as well Anne's down in the cellar.
Oh, I want to show you what I found down here. It's really great. Look, Oh, yeah. We were looking for a different dining table. They've got one. It's got a leaf in it and everything. And
Great.
they've got the base. So
Fab.
that is one thing. Plus, they have chairs to match.
Buying a lovely old listed property can be a planning permission nightmare. For example, if this was a Grade 2 building, even hanging a basket would be forbidden.
Thankfully, this isn't listed, so we won't be getting into trouble. Now, here's a neat idea for recovering a chair, using leftover fabric and a staple gun. Simple. After a few important finishing touches, including a brand new dog bed, the transformation is complete.
All right, I'm coming. Hi.
Hey, look, I almost mistook the house. It looks so different.
You know, Alan has been working himself into the ground, so to speak.
No more dingy conifers.
No, I mean, it's welcoming now.
It's beautiful.
Those are fantastic. I can't thank you enough.
I can't praise myself enough.
Yeah, for a change.
God, I thought the outside was brighter. This is amazing.
But you know, this was horrible. I don't know if you remember, but it had purple walls and dark red gloss, and the whole hallway was oppressive. And it just made you feel like going right back outside, you know? And also, I mean, changing that red carpet, that shabby, horrible, smelly red carpet really made a difference.
That's the difference?
I thought you'd
The
notice.
smell.
Yeah.
That's right. There was that awful dog smell.
Yes, there was.
From the little...
Yeah, that's right.
What happened? Did you didn't...
What?
Didn't... The dogs.
No. Voila.
Oh, a real fire.
Isn't that nice? It's nice and cozy, warm,
Makes the whole
inviting.
room come alive.
It definitely does.
You haven't actually changed that much in here, have you?
No, very observant. We didn't change the color in here because I thought it was pretty nice. It fit the period look and showcased some of their nicer pieces, thinned it out quite a bit, got rid of some of the things I thought were sort of inappropriate. And now, of course, we put a little rug in, and I think that warmed it up as well.
Yeah.
Kind of brings in the colors as well. Well, I also think the mirror over the mantel just adds that touch of class that it was missing.
It's just a few things you've changed, but you've tweaked it into perfection.
So take a look at the blue room.
Because this was really had a really dark carpet and darker walls. Did you change the colour of the walls?
Yeah, we stayed with the blue because we left their curtains, and it really looked nice with the curtains, but...
Those were their curtains. They look brand new.
Yes, well, it's a bit of a trick of the eye because with the nice light color on the walls and the new carpet, you know, they really work now. Well, that heater was so in your face ugly, so we decided to kind of hide it behind this screen, which is pretty, and the mantel adds quite a nice touch.
It smells nice now. What does that smell? It's like a... It's a candle.
Yes, but
But she
a
had-
nice
yeah,
candle.
'cause she had lots of candles
She had
that were
some
nice.
bad candles, trying to mask the smell. But you know, it's these sensory stimulators that really work. I mean, it is part of marketing. If you come in and you smell something and it's unpleasant, you're immediately psychologically turned off. And if you have this little subtle, kind of pleasant smell, you think, I want to keep going.
Yeah.
This is my favorite room, at least so far.
Gosh. Heart of the home. It's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
What is this? This is quite a distinct style, isn't it? What would you call it?
I'd call it really French country.
That's
Just
I
like
guess
Martine.
Yeah, that's good. This is a new table?
Actually, this table I found in the cellar.
No.
Yeah.
It's French, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I think this really makes the room. But to me, the biggest addition here is this chandelier.
Yes. Is that one of Martine's?
No, actually, that we bought new, but it's just, I think that just makes the room.
In the kitchen?
Well, we didn't do that much in the kitchen. A lick of paint, lots of cleaning and straightening, and then we dealt with the horrible view out the window because that was important, I felt.
So you don't have to do masses on every room, do you?
No, but we did masses upstairs, and I'm going to show you that. So, Alistair, I think you'll agree I saved the best for last?
Wow. 'Cause this was a real headache of a room, wasn't it, before?
This room was just downright depressing.
Pink. It's quite unlike you.
I'm responding to the French theme here, you know, yes, exactly. The flowered curtains, so I kind of pulled the colors out of that. And I think the important thing here is the freshness.
Yeah. These white floors look so nice. They set everything up really beautifully.
We went for this shabby chic look, which I really like in here. I think it works. Well, it was shabby, but we've added the chic, so that helps.
Does Martine agree?
Does that matter?
She's moving.
Exactly. Now the house has an identity. It's got a cohesion that it didn't have. It was lost in time before. It kind of gone to seed. And now it's fresh, it's light, it's bright, it's inviting, and I think it's definitely saleable.
To reinstate former glory, Anne spent £224 on paint, £497 on carpet, £605 on accessories, which includes that fabulous chandelier, and £330 on labour, making a grand total of £1,656, which is not even 1% of the asking price.
Martine and Alan, I just wanted to say goodbye and good luck to you in getting your home sold.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And, you know, it's time to move on, isn't it?
Yes, it
Indeed.
is.
Certainly changed everyone's ideas in this house. Yes. Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Martine, how do you get on with Anne during the week?
Oh, it was okay. We disagree. I let her do whatever she wanted to do because it's what she do.
Anne has taught us and shown us to be emotionally detached from our home because it isn't going to be our home anymore, and to put ourselves into the position of a prospective purchaser. And it'd be very interesting now to see, because there are lots of prospective purchasers lined up, to see what actually happens.
Toots and Annette love the house, but then they're not going to buy it. So what do the viewers think?
This looks great now.
The fire.
Oh, it smells nice, doesn't it?
Wow.
Oh, yes. New carpet.
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, it looks very inviting.
It's a lot more open, more space and everything.
It's a different house. It really is. It's absolutely transformed.
It's a lot more modern than what it was before. It's more up to date and it's a lot nicer house altogether.
I'd be far more inclined to put an offer in close to the asking price now.
And indeed, after the House Doctor team left, Alan and Martine accepted an offer on their house and are now moving on, quite literally.